hello. It is cold and I have arrived in Stockholm, Sweden. And it is time to explore the city. I was thinking maybe doing some geocaching as well, but it's too cold. It's too cold. Very beautiful city. I have been here very little time, but thus far a lot of beautiful old buildings. Seems to be quite clean. So the hotel I'm staying is also really nice. So this is some sort of a park, like looks like an old church cemetery or something, with some gravestones. I'm meeting with GeoGuessr developers tomorrow. I don't think I'll be showing the meeting itself, but today I don't have any other plans, so I'm just walking around exploring the city, and I'll be tagging you along so you can explore it with me. It's so cool to see all those signs that you usually see in GeoGuessr. These yellow ones, those parking ones as well. Oh my god, I gotta be careful not to fall off. And Gatan. So cool to see Gatan in real life. Gatan in real life. I was looking at some like museums to visit and other cool places, but everything's so expensive. I mean, I am used to the low Riga prices, but here there was like this like a big ship museum, like some sort of 17th century ship, and to get on the ship is like $40. What the hell? But yeah, so I guess I'm just gonna enjoy the pictures of the ship instead of going there myself. So I have arrived at a coast, so I bet there is gonna be a very nice view from here. But yeah, you can see how much snow and ice is here. Not that many cars, interestingly enough, at least not in this area that I'm currently at. Pigeons, same as in Riga, pigeons everywhere. So here we go. At least these stairs are not icy. That wouldn't be nice. But yeah, here we go. Wow, such a beautiful view. Oh, Stockholm is so big. Ooh, this feels much more central now, for sure. I'm guessing Sweden is one of those countries where you ignore the the pedestrian, those red lights, because in some countries everyone stands at those lights, waits for them to turn green. Some countries like UK, for example, no one cares about them. So from what everyone else was doing, everyone just crossed the street after the red light. So oh my god, such a steep street here, especially in a snowy weather like this. This kind of feels a bit dangerous. Oh, there is a snowman here with no eyes, just glasses. Oh my god, it is so slippery. You might continue watching it, you might see me fall down. Hopefully not. I feel like I'm currently exploring the most random places. I am next to the Hilton Hotel. This doesn't look like a place that many people visit, but here I am. just walking around. This looks like a cool place, actually. I'm pretty sure that the taxi driver took me down this road when we came in the city. I'm pretty sure. Oh, if this fence wasn't here, it would be even better. But I think we're gonna head towards those churches there, I imagine. Oh, that's very central, and I might be able to tell you something about those churches. I hope the audio quality is decent, because with all of this jacket and everything, it wasn't easy to put the microphone on. Ooh, this is such a cool view, actually. I didn't realize that Stockholm is so hilly. A lot of ups and downs. So that's something I wasn't expecting. But good thing I'm in a good shape. In the future, if I do something like this, I'll try to plan it a little bit more. This time I'm kind of winging it. Really wasn't sure what I'm gonna film here in Stockholm. I would have loved to find a Swedish bollard to take a photo with, but I haven't seen a single one. Oh my god. Such high stairs everywhere. A good workout. People living here in Stockholm must be in such a good shape. Like, oh, this reminds me of those gym stair, like trainers, I don't know how to call them. But the things where you keep climbing up and up and up. Oh my gosh. One advantage of exploring the city randomly like this is I get to visit places where regular tourists don't come, because this is such a random place. Let's get up there. I bet there must be a good view from there. Oh, the snow almost fell on my head, as every winter. You gotta be careful with falling snow, especially when it's melting. Mariahissen. Ooh, this is pretty. Oh my gosh, let's extend my selfie stick. How does it look from up there? I bet it looks really nice. Would be so cool to have a drone here. I bet Stockholm in winter looks really nice from above. According to TripAdvisor, Mariahissen is the number 268th thing to do in Stockholm. So something very down the line. It connects the upper parts of Mariaberget with the southern shore of Riddarfjärden. The lift was completed in 1887. So is this like a lift? Maybe you can go up and down there for people who can't maybe climb up these hills. I guess there might be a lift there. What is this thing? Any Swedes in the chat? This grabbed my attention. I have absolutely no idea what it could be. Like a broken bird feeding place or something. I'm not sure. But look at this architecture, so pretty. Stockholm is really such a beautiful city. I have been here a long time ago. Like, I don't know, 15 years ago or something. So I really didn't remember much from here, but I like what I'm seeing. This looks like a nice pedestrian walkway, but it looks very slippery, so I gotta be careful. The views are so good. Look at this view. The Maria thing that we just saw from the side, it's even more pretty. What the hell? Wow. It's really stunning, isn't it? And there is the rest of Stockholm. If I wanted to get there, how do I get there? I probably need to take like a metro or something. I don't know, I feel like I've found the prettiest place in Stockholm. I don't know how it gets better than this. I just picture sitting here in a warm summer day or a spring day and enjoying the view. Here is that building that we saw from the distance. Let's try to figure out what it is actually. Again, doesn't look like a very touristy destination, but oftentimes they are the best. I think this is like a random apartment building. Wow, that's crazy. just a random house. I thought it's some sort of a big noteworthy building with such a tower and everything. Look at this. Let's have a look if there are any Christmas markets. From November 19th, wait a minute. There should be a Christmas market open. A cute doggo. Stortorget Christmas market is should be open. This video is not turning out how I expected it to be. Initially, I was planning to make this Patreon exclusive video. Yeah, let me know in the comments if you're enjoying it, if you would like to see me explore some other cities in the future, who knows. Okay, here we are next to that big road. Okay, how do we get up there? There are stairs there. How do I get there? Kinda smells here badly, to be honest. I'm not sure what. Kinda smells like pickles. I don't mind pickle smell, but not when I don't expect it. Okay, now, wait, we can't go there? What the frick? How else do I get up? Do we go there? Okay, let's go there. What the frick? Walkway closed. What do you mean closed? There are people walking across it. Oh, I just realized that I'm walking on a bike lane. Oh, I'm lost. I am lost here. I don't think I'm supposed to be here, to be honest. There's so much construction going on, and the pedestrian crossing leads to nowhere. I might or might not have used the walkway that was closed. Don't tell the King of Sweden, please. But we were up there before, right? Next to that Maria elevator. So that church with the black tower with empty in the middle, I think that's a Riddarholmen church, which is a former church now used for burial and commemorative purposes, with sections dating from 13th century. So an old one. So pretty, so pretty. I'm not the biggest fan of cold weather, but I have to admit it looks pretty with snow. Here is that Riddarholmen again from a bit closer. And of course it's full with hills. Why wouldn't it? What else did I expect? What is that hole for? Usually it kind of reminds me of like wood burners, where you put in wood to like heat up the building, but not from outside. But here it is, super high, super high, and very interesting roof. I don't think I've seen any other churches with a roof like that before, with kind of hollow roof. That apparently is a Riddarhuset, which is a grand 1600s meeting house for nobility. It does look very fancy. Colors have kind of faded, but definitely fancy for sure. Lars Johan Hierta. Apparently this guy was Swedish newspaper publisher, social critic, businessman and politician. He is sometimes credited as the father of the free press in Sweden. So an important guy. So I'm glad we saw his statue. So now I am super central. This right here in front of us is Riksdagshuset, which is Grand Swedish Parliament buildings. You can see some guards from time to time. I think you should be able to see them in the distance guarding it. And this right here, that big building, is Kungliga Slottet, which is a royal palace with museums there. With some statues right in front of it. Now this is a saucy sweater. Roblox, Fortnite, TikTok, and Nutella. I randomly stumbled upon this guy, which is Evert Taube, which was Swedish author, artist, composer, and singer. So what is he looking at? I'm not sure. Just regular buildings. There's a Christmas tree. These small streets really remind me of Old Town Riga, because there are plenty of them there as well. And the architecture is kind of similar as well. So here we have arrived at another big church. This one is the Saint Gertrude Church, a small German church. I would call it a small German church dating to the Middle Ages with striking stained glass and Baroque interior. And I believe here we have arrived at the Christmas market. We can see some stalls. I wonder how similar or different is it gonna be from the Christmas market you get in Riga usually. Surely there are some similarities, right? Some hot wine and probably stuff like that, some candles, socks, some ornaments. What is this? Oh, those are like gingerbread houses, I think. Oh, and some hot dogs. Very Christmassy. Hot chocolate and socks and candies. It's pretty much the same stuff you would expect in a Latvian Christmas market. I think I'll probably get some hot wine and enjoy the wonderful afternoon. I think this is a nice place to wrap the video up. Again, if you have any feedback, what you would like me to change, what you would like to see in the future, let me know in the comments. As always, huge thanks to all of the patrons and YouTube members for supporting this channel. I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day, be kind to one another, and see you all in the next video.